Hola y bienvenidos de aquí en el centro de la Ciudad de Mexico. Welcome to the center. Actually, walking through, I believe this is Old Town of Mexico City. Hola, of Mexico City. And for background, a lot of people always ask me how I'm treated as a foreigner being here. I would say as I'm treated as an American, but people from here, we're still in America, here in Mexico. And I want to give you a feeling of at least how I'm treated and how I feel being someone who is foreign and being here in Mexico City. But as always, I'm going to bring you guys along, and I hope that you take away from this video feeling that it's okay to be a foreigner here in Mexico. So as we're walking through here, this is actually a really great example for you guys, because you guys are going to get to see firsthand when people walk by, how they treat me, what's going on. You'll be able to notice, are people staring at me a lot, and how you'd feel if you were walking through here right now. So I say the first way that I'm treated here and the way that I feel is I'm treated with curiosity. Not like, oh, this person's better or anything like that. Like, I thought that it would be, people would look at me very strangely based off of my country, of the United States of America's history. And everyone here is just curious. One of the first things that people say when I'm going around, and wow, look at this. One of the first things that people say as I'm going around places is they always ask me, like, where am I from? Like, and it's a genuine curiosity of like, where are you from? Where are you from? And I think that that's one of the things that has always made me feel a little bit welcome in a country. So when people are curious, for me, I judge people curious by the questions that they ask. And you only really ask questions to people who you respect. So people are always asking me, like, hey, how you doing? Like, what's going on? Where have you seen? Very friendly, very open. And for me, that's probably one of the most important things, because that makes me feel more at peace here. Like, it's not, yeah, it makes me feel at peace to know that they're interested. The second thing that I say is respect. They're very respectful people here. Like, everyone. Like, they don't overstare. They don't, like, there's so many times where I'm sitting around and yeah, I know it's obvious that I'm not from here just based off of my size. Like, I'm definitely not from here. And one of the things that I've noticed is that people will come up and ask for money, or they'll ask for something, and I'll be like, no. And in almost every other country I've been, they've stayed and just kept asking. Here they're like, okay, well, have a great day. Thank you so much. Every single time. I don't want to say every time, but almost every time. And look at this corner, guys. If you've never been here before, 3, 2, 1. So one of the things I noticed, even the people, look at that. Even the people, when I've said no, they've been so respectful and just been like, okay, sir, it's no problem. It's not a problem at all. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. And just genuine curiosity. There's been so many times that people have come up to me when I sit out here a lot. If you guys have followed my Instagram or TikTok, I usually am sitting in this area a lot. And people will just come over and talk to me. And that's it. And I'll be like, well, they're going to ask me for something. And they just want to talk. They want to know where I'm from, what it's about. And probably one of the most important things I've realized about Mexico, and if you're from the United States of America watching this might shock you, is here is nothing like what I thought. Nothing like what I've heard, nothing like what I've been told. You know, because in America, for at least in what I learned in school and just from talking around to people, you know, Mexico is people always said, like, it's a very dangerous place. Like, you got to watch yourself, and, you know, it's not really up to standards and cleanliness and all that. And that's kind of the image that gets painted. And I'm just being honest with you all. It's not what I believe at all right now. But this is the image that was painted in my mind. That coming here, I need to be careful in every trip, every place I went to, every city, I need to keep my eyes open. And yeah, that in a sense, okay, yeah, that's true anywhere. But the extremeness of what people told me, and, you know, that people are from Mexico are trying to come into America and just trying to, and I come here and I'm just like, I think if more people have visited here, if I think more people from North America visit here, I think that this is the place that people will be running to. Because for me here, it's so calm, so peaceful. I know there's places that aren't so clean and nice, and I get it, I understand. But for the most part, even here in Mexico City, as I've been here in the center, walking around, even in the night, Like honestly, I have felt nothing. There's never been, I have a very high sensitivity to like, wait, something's not right here. I don't know if this is safe. Haven't felt that at all. And one of the things you notice as I'm walking, you'll probably see a lot of kids, like people walking with children. And in the night, it's the same way. I wish that I could share it with you guys in the night, but in the night, it's the exact same. People are laughing. Families are coming out here on the streets and selling their products. Literally, the socks that I'm wearing, I just brought here on the street yesterday. I don't know if you guys can see, but that is Squidward from from SpongeBob. I literally brought that on the street from one of the people here just selling their things. I brought it last night around 11 o'clock at night, or probably around 10 o'clock at night, from a family that was just here on the side of the street. So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, how is that dangerous? You would never see kids, even like there. You would never see that. I'm sorry, somewhere in the States. I can't imagine being in downtown Chicago or even downtown Cleveland, seeing a kid just running around. And I don't know where that kind of mentality came from of like, well, it's super dangerous, go in there, be careful and all that. For me, it's way more, I feel way more safe here than so many other places I've went to. So as a foreigner walking here, you know, one of my fears that I had coming here based off of everything I'm telling you was that the people were gonna come up to me every single second, ask me for money because I look like someone who just carries money because I'm a foreigner, and it's not like that at all. At all. Not even close to it. I felt more like that walking around in Europe than I do here. And I think that the picture that was painted, at least in what I heard growing up in North America, and I guess I gotta be careful saying that, growing up in the United States of America, was that this was like almost like a downgrade coming to Mexico. Like I remember early in my professional career, they were talking about, well, don't come here because the money isn't that great. And I understand the money and the pay, but what everyone forgets about that is they forget about the quality of life. Because yeah, a lot of people here make $5, $10 a day and that's it, but their quality of life is higher. I know people in the States that make six figures that are stressing it out. The stress level is super high because in the mind of at least living in North America, United States of America, it's good to have the next thing, the new car. But the people here are just taking metros. They keep life so simple, so simple. And I think for me, when I see that, I'm just like, wow, the people here, they don't complain. I wish I shared, and all the way, we might go into there in the next video, by the way. If you want to go there, let me know in the comments if we should walk down there, and I could show you there a little bit, Chinatown. But I was in my hotel room because I changed from my Airbnb, and I was sitting there, and guys, look how peaceful this is. I'm a foreigner. I'm 6'8", huge, stand out like crazy. And would you feel unsafe if you were me? Is there anyone giving me weird looks? Most of the people, honestly, they ignore me when I'm looking at them face to face. Hola. The people more admire my height. And I always tell people that there's a big difference because my height is way different. But I wish you guys could see this morning as I was looking out my hotel window, there was 2 dump trucks and they knew each other, the people there. And they were like sorting through the trash and putting like the plastics and all this in different places. And I kid you not, they were laughing so loud and having a great time while the one guy was like standing in the trash can, literally in the trash, and the other guy was in the dump truck. And I actually have a picture, I don't know if I can share it on here, it's probably on my Instagram, of one of them throwing a bottle at the other one as they drive off, like an empty plastic bottle, and he catches it and they just both start laughing like crazy. And for moments like that I see the quality of life, that's something you can't forget about. Salary is nice. Quality of life trumps salary any day of the week. I've been a lot of places and to have a really high quality of life requires a lot of money. And being here is super chill. Hola. Gracias, amigo. So, how would you all feel walking around here? I know I talk a lot. I'm getting all the talking out of me because eventually I'll just make these videos with me just walking around. My daily walking journal. But honestly, It's been a long time, very long time. I can feel comfortable in a lot of places and happy in a lot of places, but being here, I really feel as if, I feel like one of the people. Like even without my mindset, like I always think I'm one of the people, but even without my mindset, if I were just dropped off here and have a horrible way of looking at the world, I'd be here just like, yeah, I fit in. No one's staring, people aren't running up to me. Every now and then, each day, people come up and ask me for pictures, but really only when I'm just standing around staring. And that's kind of it. So as a foreigner, if you're a foreigner thinking of moving here, would I tell you not to? What would I say to you? I say come over here and enjoy. Enjoy letting your money go further here, and enjoy being able to help out the people of here, because since you're paying less, you can leave better tips, which help them way more than you can imagine. Now, they don't need us. They're not a victim. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying if you love, oh, actually, this is where I brought my socks from yesterday. And actually, when you guys are here, you'll feel it. You'll feel how good you feel just being here, walking around, enjoying, getting some socks if you want. Or actually, no, that wasn't the place. It looked just like that place, though. And you kind of come here and you can relax. If you're coming here with a family, if you're coming here by yourself, if you're coming here with someone who you really care and love about, like I'd feel no problem sending someone who I love out to the store to get me something. Just look at this. So being here as a foreigner, I feel great. I feel amazing. I feel like, of course, I'm always passing through, as I always say. But if I had to drop me off and leave me somewhere, like my plan was to travel all through Mexico. I got here to the Ciudad de Mexico and I didn't leave for a month. That's how comfortable I felt. That's how at peace I felt. And that had nothing to do with the tourists here. And it had everything to do with the Mexican people, their culture, the way everything was set up, the way the environment is, the energy here. That's what all that came from. How I can be in a side that's really quiet, or I can be downtown right here. Or I can be in a park hanging my hammock, as you guys know. And as a foreigner, I feel great. They treat us great. People respect us. They don't look at you as if you're better than us. At least they don't say that. Haven't felt that. I've sat with people that had cervezas sitting on the corner of the streets. I've eaten street tacos that cost like 20 cents. I've eaten with the people and they haven't looked at me like, what are you doing eating here? Because I felt that in a lot of places that I've been at before. When people are like, you can go anywhere, you're a foreigner. It never was treated like that. I've been I went to a fruit stand the other day and I didn't know what half the stuff was. And some of the ladies let me try their food before they even had it. They broke off and gave me some watermelon with some like chili stuff on top. Maybe you all know if you're from Mexico. And it was just like, wow, I was like, how nice of them. And then they just kind of left. That was it. They didn't expect me to get it. As a foreigner, I feel great. Amazing here. I feel really at peace. That's why I've been here for so long. If you don't know me, I'm someone who can go anywhere and just be anywhere. So I only go to places that I want to go to, and I only stay in places that I want to stay at. And being here is easily one of those places. Like, if someone told me you're not going to leave here for another year, I'd be like, cool, all right. I'd feel nothing, except like, hola. I'd feel just like, okay, cool, awesome. Where am I going to stay at? That simple. So much to see, so much to do, and that's just here in the Ciudad de Mexico. In other places of Mexico, if I would have made this in San Cristobal or any of those places like that, then it would have been even different, because there people even more were shocked at seeing me, even more curious what it was like on the other side. So, yeah, Mexico for foreigners. If you're a foreigner and want to come here, I can't even recommend it more. I couldn't even say you'd be making a mistake. It's beautiful. You'll enjoy your time here. And yeah, bienvenidos to Ciudad de Mexico. Hope you got something from this video. If you've lived here in Mexico and been here in Mexico, let me know in the comments how you felt here. And on that note, thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you later. And in the meantime, everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao. Hola.